So, what actually happens in communion? Now, I remember growing up Southern Baptist and thinking that there were really only ever two views of communion. One that was purely symbolic, and two was the Catholic view of transubstantiation. Usually, like I did growing up, most people who hold to a symbolic view just assume that all real presence is transubstantiation. Speaking of transubstantiation, we'll move on to the Catholic view. Transubstantiation isn't real presence in of itself. Catholics believe that once a priest consecrates the bread and the wine, and they are consumed by a Christian, the bread and the wine physically become the body and blood of Christ. They stop being bread and wine and become something else entirely. Because of this, there's a lot of metaphysics involved in their view because they try to explain how the bread and wine become body and blood. The Baptist / Pentecostal view, which is more commonly known as memorialism. This view says that there is nothing supernatural or special going on in communion, and that is just a kind of memorial, symbolic event that we do to remember what Christ did for us on the cross. Next up is the Lutheran view, commonly called consubstantiation. Like Catholics, Lutherans believe that you partake in the body and blood of Christ when taking communion. But unlike Catholics, they don't try to explain how metaphysically that's possible. They'll say that Christ is present in, with, and under the elements of communion, but aside from that, they'll mostly chalk it up to mystery and not explain the metaphysics of it. That brings us to the Presbyterian / Reformed view, which I'm actually going to be talking about in the next video. Because Presbyterians do believe in some form of real presence, so if you want to know exactly what we believe in regards to that, follow this page for more and stay tuned for the next video.